What's up, guys? This is Ryan. So, I have a replay for you. I don't know if you guys know this, but when Supercell has the tribal regions that change and it gives a different defense, extra health every time, that really serves to make it so Barrage is like freaking impossible to destroy the building you're trying to barrage. So, that's what all these fails are about. But anyway, this is Mr. Sumer. He has a really, really well-designed base. I love this mortar here that makes it really hard to do the standard hit the shock blaster, shock launcher, work around back, because this gets in range of that in a lot of places, and his machine guns back here are well-positioned as well. But these mortars don't range the middle area, so you can park there and flare one of these machine guns, basically this one because this side's blocked, but and clear from basically a pseudo HQ wrap, and that's what I did here. This was not the prettiest version of my attack, but I ended up deploying a GBE Guardian because I was just not quite getting it. Like, I was there one time and I screwed up my final flare, and I just gave up because I was scared I was going to run out of attacks and deployed a Guardian and got him on my first try that time. So, not the perfect attack, but pretty good. First thing here, when you are parking and you do your ground flare right before you flare the machine gun, make sure you are low enough that the taunt hits this mortar on the front. If you're too high up, it will be out of range and the mortar will target your Zookas. Already tagged the shock launcher because you need to kill that. You can see some of my Zookas get melted here by that rocket in the middle. And a big thing, you need to get a second taunt off so you don't have to shock this machine gun again, because that cost a lot of GBE. Finally, once that's all set, you can kind of clear for a little while. You need to clear enough around the buildings, enough buildings around the HQ that you don't need to go back at any point. And you need to have enough GBE that you can get up here, flare this rocket, and taunt once. And be careful because your troops always spread around the HQ, so you need to throw your smokes accordingly so that they don't all get melted by a rocket by peeking out of the sides. Finally, flare up to that left rocket, taunt, and you can clear everything. I taunted again pretty quickly because I wasn't sure about this machine gun and rocket, how long it would take the Zookas to get to them. I had a decent amount of GBE, so when I flared that shock launcher, I shocked the machine gun and sniper to keep me safe. And finally, when you destroy that, you're free to find a parking spot to finish the HQ. The only thing is, these mortars are all still active, so you need to be really careful about where you park. Additionally, with this sniper, because if you don't hit a good spot, then one of those buildings will shoot you and destroy all your troops, and you won't be able to finish the job. But once you get that done, you're home free as long as you park well. This is really, really not the easiest attack to execute, but it's a lot of fun when you can pull it off, and I really recommend trying it as much as you can. I always feel like I spend too much time around the HQ, but as soon as I start to flare up for the second half of the attack, I realize that I have like no GBE left. So I think that's like one thing to keep in mind. You can sit there for quite a while farming as long as your troops are safe. Hope you guys enjoyed this replay. Until next time, my name's Ryan. This is the PSC Life, and happy booming.